Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. We are tapping in to get a message, seeing what you guys need to know or be aware of at this time for your highest and greatest good. And this will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. However, as always, I do ask that you guys support the channel by please liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already. All right, let's go ahead and tap in. I hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Let's see. All right, she's out as always. Bottom of the deck, we got flexible. So this is something that is requiring someone to either be flexible, to bend, flexible community, and to the sea here. This may involve some sort of community. I don't want to say like a fair or something involving maybe people around you here. But it's almost as if with to the sea, these could be people within a community that you have not heard from, or maybe they have not heard from you. Because you can see she's kind of abandoned or alone here. And with community, I'm seeing flexible. So there's something here about maybe someone expecting something, needing something, wanting something, or maybe expecting someone to either bend over backwards for them or something like that. But I don't know. It's almost one of those situations where with the to the sea, you don't hear from this person, or you have not heard from them, or this could be an expectation where someone within a community expects someone to be flexible, to bend over backwards. But again, it's something about maybe not hearing from them, or being abandoned, or being alone on a normal basis. So let's go ahead and tap in, clarify this energy here, because this definitely feels like someone has an expectation, or at the very least someone needs some sort of help. Anytime you see that flexible here, it's someone that is likely juggling a lot, or someone that is maybe under a lot of pressure, dealing with a lot, and they could need some help, need some assistance. And there's nothing wrong with calling out or reaching out to people, but again, with to the sea, it feels like there's some distance, or emotionally there may not be a connection here. So let's jump in, because the first question, or I'm sorry, the card that came out is why. And we also have Treasure Island here. So someone could be questioning something or looking for answers, but with Treasure Island, it feels like someone's looking into some sort of success, abundance, something that someone has accumulated here, or this is likely someone that is expecting someone to help or come through because they believe that this person has it here. So you know how people can be. They can feel entitled or feel as if you owe them something. And again, with that to the sea energy, it's almost like someone has been coasting, or, you know, someone has not been active or not been around here. What is this about? Tell me about why and Treasure Island. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. That's big money. That's definitely success, abundance. It could be family legacy. This could also involve family here. With that Chariot, this is definitely someone that is looking for some sort of action. They're looking for someone to maybe do something here. And look who's behind. We got the Empress, and you guys know the Emperor drives the Chariot. So this is like that your rich auntie that, you know, you rarely ever see because she knows that people are looking for her, or she knows they want money. It's something like that. But with the Empress, 10 of Cups, someone here is very, very successful, or is seen as maybe the most successful person. So I could be speaking to someone who is seen as the breadwinner of the family, man or woman. You know, the Empress or Emperor can be any energy, but this is definitely someone here who could be questioning something, or again, they're looking into something, looking for more answers. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles with why and Treasure Island. Ooh, look at that, 7 of Swords. So someone is definitely trying to be strategic. They could be creeping or hiding something here. It's like with the wheel, they're looking for something or seeking something here, and there's that Three of Pentacles, help or assistance here. So it feels like someone's asking for help or needing something here, but I feel like with the Seven of Swords, someone has some sort of ulterior motive. You could even be asking yourself, why is this person reaching out to me? Or why is this person suddenly hitting me up? Clarify the Seven of Swords. This is someone who's being very strategic here. What is this Seven of Swords about? Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles. So someone here is looking to gain something, receive something here, but it feels like something's not on the up and up. So I don't know if this is like a person that knows you have something or they think you have something, but again, they're expecting someone to bend over backwards or really come to their rescue here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Hangman is here. So someone here is making some sort of sacrifice. I don't know if this is two fire signs. We also have Piscean energy here, but keep in mind that the Hangman can talk about ideas. It can talk about suddenly seeing something, suddenly realizing something. So I don't know if this is like a couple or two people working together or what this is, but with the Hangman, it almost makes me feel like someone is expecting someone else to sacrifice. Three of Cups is right there. Now, with Thinker here, someone is really considering this or someone's weighing on this because I'm seeing exchanging gifts. So keep in mind, when we're talking about exchanging gifts, that's a Six of Pentacles. That's a mutually exchanged situation here, or a mutual beneficial, I'll say, situation where two people are benefiting here. So I don't know if someone's trying to convince you. Tell me about Thinker with exchanging gifts, because I feel like someone's thinking about this. This could also be someone that's like, well, wait a minute, what have you done for me lately? And that's not to say that that's the energy that you should be in, but again, with to the sea, this is like abandonment or someone that you may not have been around or heard from. We got the Nine of Wands here. So this is someone who's becoming very defensive here. Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and look, the Emperor. So I feel like someone here is offering something here. They could be saying they're going to give something here. But with the Seven of Cups, it feels like some sort of illusion. It could be something meant to confuse another person. Tell me about Thinker with exchanging gifts. And the Hermit. So it's like someone sees someone's defensiveness. This could be a situation where someone asks you for something and you automatically go on the defense, or you're like, well, wait a minute, why? Or why do you need this here? This feels like someone's like, oh, well, I'll do it too, or I'll put this or something. I hate to have to explain things like this, but I'm trying to make it in a way so that you guys can really see or understand at least what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing Temperance, the Page of Wands, and the Devil here. So this is something that someone is either bound to, or someone is likely speaking something, but with the Devil, they may not be able to deliver. Clarify the Hermit here, because someone here is definitely exposed, or it feels like someone is seen as struggling, or they're seen as defensive here. Virgo energy. Tell me about the Hermit. And the Nine of Pentacles. 99 could be significant. Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This Hermit is someone who is somewhat stable, successful. I'm not going to say somewhat. Nine of Pentacles is definitely a very stable energy. But it feels like someone here doesn't understand why the other person may need them. And with the Nine of Wands, this person needs help. There's something about a delay. Maybe someone's waiting for money, or there's something that they haven't received yet. Clarify the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands. So it's almost like someone does not want to be seen as struggling, or they don't want to be seen as needing someone or being codependent here. There's something here about an exchange though. So I don't know if someone's offering an exchange or offering, again, something for something else, but it makes me feel like whatever this person is offering, I really don't think that they can give it. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is definitely an energy of maybe loss, defeat, needing to walk away, or abandonment here. And again, the Five of Swords can also talk about a lie, or someone that's lying, or even hiding something, being misleading. So what this lets me know is that someone here may be trying to hide the fact that they need money for this or that, or they're hiding why they need the money. Maybe someone has lost a job, or they're not in a position to support themselves, or, you know, whatever this is again. But this is someone here who is looking for some sort of flexibility within the community. This could be a group of friends. It's weird because, again, I feel like you haven't heard from them, or there's this energy of them not being around here. Now, peace is coming out, and this is coming out with milk and honey. Now, peace with milk and honey, this is definitely an energy of someone who is not struggling. They're not worried here. Someone here is very abundant. Make no mistake about it. With milk and honey, someone here is very, very abundant, and they're at peace. And it's interesting. I just peeked. If you look at peace, there's like this card with an egg here, and look at the flexible card. Same little egg energy here. So it's like someone here wants you to bend over backwards or even disturb your peace to help them or to come to their rescue here. Tell me about peace with milk and honey. We got the Tower here, not disturbing someone's peace. Two of Wands, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. Why is Tower coming out with peace and milk and honey? Someone may have taken some sort of judgment. Yikes, this is a lot. Look at that. This is a lot. The Tower and Judgment coming out. Yeah, someone here is happy. They're strength, heavy Leo energy. We got strength in the Sun with the Chariot. So someone here is very happy. They're moving in the right direction here. Something is successful, or someone's very much in control of themselves, in control of their success. Is this upsetting someone? Clarify the Tower. As a Tower and Judgment, this is like someone that's quick to judge, or they're very impulsive with their judgments here. Tell me about the Tower. We got the King of Wands here with the Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Why does someone feel upset or rejected by someone here, or someone's happiness? This feels weird. It feels like, because this is always coming out as the obstacle, or this is the obstacle, this row here. So it kind of lets me know that this King of Wands with the Tower, this is someone who is motivated by destruction, or they're motivated by something. There's something very unstable or unsettling about this King of Wands. Tell me about Judgment here. And it could just be that he's very impulsive here with the Tower. Easy to anger, or someone that's easily angered. And we have the Hangman. So yes, someone here is not thinking here. This is someone who, they're not necessarily with Judgment and the Hangman. This is someone who needs to take the time to think things through or make wise decisions, but they're not. Death, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here. There's something about a change, an ending, some sort of transformation. When you see the King of Wands with the Tower, King of Wands is already a very impulsive energy anyway, but with the Tower, this is just someone that does not have a stable foundation, or they're not making decisions based on what is feasible, what's viable, what makes sense here. So this is actually a situation where this is someone with milk and honey that may just expect others to come through for them, expect others to bend over backwards for them, expect others to sacrifice for their milk and honey, or sacrifice for what it is that they want. And it could be also, again, I'm picking up on an entitled energy where someone feels as if, okay, just because you have it, I'm entitled to it. But again, we came out with the Seven of Swords clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So someone here is definitely being strategic, or they're hiding money, or this could be a situation where, why spend mine when I can spend yours? You know, a weird vibe like that. With chopped wood, this is coming out with No Place Like Home. So No Place Like Home is a very comfortable energy, and it's letting me know that someone here is not foreign to hard work. Chopped wood lets me know that someone has worked very hard for their stability. They've worked very hard for what they have, or to keep or maintain or to earn whatever this is that they have achieved here. Tell me about chopped wood in No Place Like Home. We got the Fool in reverse. Now in reverse, this is someone who is not foolish. You're not reckless here. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups here. Someone has overcome something here. Let me see. Tell me about Chop Wood and No Place Like Home. Someone is not about to just make a reckless decision here because, again, yeah, 10 of Cups. So someone has responsibilities, maybe a family, bills. And I feel like someone just does not move impulsively here. Ace of Wands to the Knight of Swords to the Six of Swords. It feels like someone can easily say no, or someone does not have a problem saying no. And honestly, if this is you or your situation and someone comes to you with the Six of Swords, with the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, someone will definitely defend themselves. They will defend what they've worked for. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Someone's like, listen, I'm no fool. You're not going to pull, like, Knight of Swords is smart. So someone here has some sort of idea, or someone here knows something. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, Three of Swords coming out with the Fool in reverse. So this is someone who has learned from past heartache, past pain here. Someone has likely been through a lot. And again, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Someone is smart. They're wise. They could be a page, but they're wise beyond their years, where someone can see through whatever this may be. Give me something on that Ten of Cups here. Yeah, we got the Five of Cups. So 10 to the Five of Cups, there's some sort of loss or regret, or someone does not have a problem standing their ground. The Emperor is here with the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles now. So I don't know if this King of Pentacles is someone different here. We could be talking about like a father figure here. But there's definitely something here about partnering up, supporting someone, or being there. But the Emperor, King of Pentacles, someone here is very successful in either their partnerships, or they're very successful in whatever they've achieved. And it lets me know with the Five of Cups, especially coming out with the 10, someone here is not about to risk whatever this is, or they're not about to take a loss at someone else's expense. So I don't know what someone is asking you for, or if this is just a situation where like someone expects something here, but there's some communication coming in. With message in a bottle here, we got fork in the road. So whatever this message is, it's going to be a decision, a choice. It's going to involve maybe deciding which road to go down. Tell me about fork in the road with message in a bottle. We got the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So whatever this message is, it's going to spark something that worries someone, that creates some sort of anxiety here. Eight of Swords, yeah, because there's someone that feels stuck or trapped, or feels like there's nothing that they can do about this situation. What is this Nine of Swords about? We got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, this is always someone that knows, someone that intuitively has the answers. And again, look at that Knight of Swords. Someone's like, yeah, you can't pull one on me, or you can't fool me. King of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Someone's standing their ground for sure. There could be an age difference as well with the King of Swords, but it's like someone who is being strategic, or I don't know if this King of Swords is in the Seven of Swords, or if this King of Wands. Whoever it is, though, it's like with that Six of Swords, someone is going to stand up. They're going to say something, and this could incite some sort of anger. I don't know why I'm picking up on like someone else. Like there could be someone else that's becoming angry about this. So remember, we saw the Emperor. It could be a father. Like let's say you are someone that has worked hard, you've achieved something or earned something, and you have a family member that comes to you wanting something, and you're like, listen, Dad, so-and-so called and asked for this or that. Dad may be like, wait a minute, they did what? Oh no, you don't call my baby and ask for this, or why are you calling her or him asking? You know, it's like they're invoking the wrath maybe of someone else here. I don't know if it's like a parent or what, but again, someone, they're trying it, and I feel like they're going to be rejected, maybe in a nice way. But that Knight of Swords, King of Swords, that's aggression. that someone is like, how dare you come and do this, or how dare you ask this or that here. So someone, I feel like with fork in the road, they're going to have to go in another direction here. Let's get a little bit more and see what this is all about, because it's that Seven of Swords for me, where it's the trickery, it's the deception here. Spirit, what is this energy about? What does the collective need to know here? People know what they do. They know who to ask and who not to. And with the High Priestess, they could be asking in silence because they don't want others to know. So we have forgiveness here now. So what this is involving is someone that could be wanting some sort of forgiveness, or yeah, we got injustice here. This could also be someone that feels as if you owe them something. Again, injustice, pride, and narrow path. I feel like someone here, they sort of feel bad for having to ask you this with forgiveness. Because with narrow path and pride, it's like someone doesn't want to do it. They know it's wrong with injustice, but they're doing it anyway here. So I don't know what this the trickery is about, or what. Tell me about that Seven of Swords, matter of fact. Why is the Seven of Swords here? What is that about? It feels like someone here knows that. I don't know if they're hiding money here. Tell me about that Seven of Swords. Yeah, trust. So this is definitely a situation involving some sort of broken trust. It could be deception here. Again, it's like someone wants you to trust them, but they're hiding what they really want, or they're hiding something here. It's something, it's like they're going to you to get it, but they may have their own money and they just don't want to spend theirs, or you place it where you need to place it for yourself here. What else? But it's definitely someone here with forgiveness and trust. They know that they're being deceptive here. Yeah, and we got pride here. So again, someone here could be very defensive here. Their pride is at stake. Choose your weapon, desire, and celebration. So someone here desires some sort of celebration, or something that they really want, or something that makes them happy here. But with choose your weapon, it's like they're going about it in the wrong way, or they're creating some sort of maybe issue or problem, or some sort of conflict here. What does the collective need to know? It feels like someone's going to stand up for you, or speak out, or say something. We got mistaken identity here. Yeah, someone here, I really feel strongly that this is a case where someone is assuming something. And again, I'm not saying they're assuming anything about someone's financial situation, but it feels like someone doesn't know who this person is, or you may have this person misjudged, miscalculated. Fresh start, fear, prophecy. So someone's intuition, I feel like they have you mistaken, honestly. I feel like they feel like maybe you're going to be afraid to say no. You're afraid to stand your ground. You're afraid to say, no, I'm not doing this. I definitely feel like someone has you messed up here with mistaken identity, and that's the problem here. It could be like you in the past, maybe you were someone who was overgiving. I don't see that now. Yeah, injustice. Someone's going to see right through this. Someone is not naive. This is someone that's trying to get over, and all uphill from here. It's like someone here, they don't want to do the work. The spark, no help from here, and all uphill. This is someone who would rather maybe others do the work, or rely on others, or get others to do something here. Someone is definitely not being fair. They're definitely not being fair. And again, they want you to pick up the slack. They want you to come through. They're wanting you to do what they should be doing themselves, or they're wanting you to do what they should be doing, but not involving you or asking. And again, I don't know what this is, but it's like someone here, they're not even around. Again, I can't say it enough. With to the sea, this person is not around. She is alone in this ship, boat, canoe, I don't know, whatever it is, but she's alone. And then here comes a community like, oh, I know we're alone, or you're alone, or we've left you alone, but you think you can give me this or that? And you're like, what? What? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, something hidden. And that High Priestess, this is all about something that's hidden here. So it makes me feel like someone could be getting to the bottom of this, or with mystery, someone's looking more into this. I feel like someone here, before they say yes, or before you commit to this, you need to find out more information. We got mystery, sudden illness, a loss. So I don't know if this is something that someone is dealing with and they don't want to speak on it, which is of course understandable here. But again, if you come to someone and you have not spoken to them or seen them or interacted with them or anything like that, and then you're suddenly coming asking for some sort of forgiveness or for you to trust them or to give them something here, you better have some explaining, or you better have a story or something here, because again, whoever this is, they're just expecting a person to just jump or just do it or blindly trust in whatever this is without asking questions. No, I have questions. Where are we going? What is this about? Why do you need this? Who am I paying? We're not doing that. This could be one of those situations where you're like, oh, the bill was cut off, or you need the bill money. No, I'm not going to give you the money. Give me the account. I'm going to log in and pay it myself. Like, something is hidden here. Something is hidden here. And again, I'm not saying that this is someone, well, the Seven of Swords is here. So even if they're not being malicious, they're definitely being very strategic here in whatever this is. So let's get a message to close it out. See what your guides have for you. What does the collective need to take away? What advice do you have for the collective? What advice do you have for the collective in this situation? On your own. Exactly. We have, it is time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective here. And look, resurrection. So it's like someone who, they're trying to resurrect something, but they left you alone. May have abandoned you. I don't know if this is like an absentee parent or what, but we have one last move, resurrection, and look, eclipse of concealment. So someone here is trying one last time to maybe regain your trust, create an opportunity, but again, they want something here. And I'm not going to tell you what to do or not to do. Everyone is different here, but Spirit is saying that you are on your own. So you have to figure out what that means or what it is, because again, with resurrection, someone's trying to resurrect something, bring something back from the dead or come back around. But it's like, where were you when, you know, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, as they say. And again, everyone's story is different, but Spirit is definitely saying that you are on your own here. So be very careful when you are opening up yourself or letting someone back in, because again, with mystery, there is still something that either remains to be seen or something that this person is not saying or telling. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please support the channel as always by liking this video and subscribing. And I'll see you darlings on the next one. Bye.